The reason why some of us can say, I will not do this, it's because we have options. I'm not saying we shouldn't have standards, but we need to understand that even our standard must rest upon the mercies of God. You don't anchor your standard to what you have achieved alone. It's the wrong thing. I've seen a lot of us that in our country, we are so proud that we reject so many jobs because we think we've gone to school enough. We can only do a prestigious job. But the moment we travel abroad, the same people that are rejecting certain office jobs that might not really be prestigious like the ones that they want, you see the same people washing plates abroad, taking care of old people abroad, packing their poop, doing job that someone who did not even go to school might not want to do. But you see them doing this job abroad, working as security guards, because out there the options are taken away. But you see here we have so many options, so you can talk anyhow, you can raise your shoulders. But when the options are taken away, you will see that the same you that was that proud will beg for those opportunities that you look down upon. So you see, sometimes you just sit down and talk, I cannot, I cannot, I cannot. It is because you have options. Some of you are looking at your parents and you think your mother or your father isn't really wise because they stayed in the marriage. But they had an early understanding of this, that the fact that you have options doesn't mean the options are better than what you have. It is until you enter that you begin to understand that options doesn't really mean better. But because you are young and you're not willing to learn from the experiences of others, you also think the options that you have is an evidence that there are more out there. It is when you go out there you begin to understand that options doesn't really mean better. I've seen a lot of people that said, I cannot use this kind of phone. My own is iPhone, my own is Samsung. By the time hunger took them, by the time financial lack took them, the phones they are using now, they by themselves will tell you that it's not by big phone. As long as this phone can do this and that. It's because life has taken away the options. I know of a man, a very proud soldier, always shouting and letting everybody know in the area that he's a soldier. Nobody can talk to him anyhow. He will not take rubbish. He's a regimented man. He keeps saying that until he went for a mission one time and something happened to him and they had an encounter that led to him losing his hands and his legs. Today, he's one of the most humble person in that environment, greeting, respecting everybody because he's at the mercies of everybody. Now, that option that is giving him pride is no longer there. Please be humble. The Bible says that before you say you will do this like this or do this like this, please involve the mercies of God. Pray for God to make it so. Don't stand and say because of who you are or what you have built or what you have achieved, you think you cannot live like this or do these things or make this kind of friends and stuff like that. You don't really know what you're talking about. When life decides to humble us, when life decides to humble us,